Alright, let's start with the most famous one, the chewing gum rule, Singapore's most famous law. It's not illegal to chew gum, but importing or selling it is banned, with fines up to $100,000 and 2 years in jail. Why? In the early 1990s, vandals stuck gum on MRT door sensors, preventing doors from closing and causing major disruptions. The government spent a fortune cleaning up gum from public spaces, and they'd had enough. Since 2004, only therapeutic gum can be bought from pharmacists, but you have to give your name and ID like you're buying something illicit. When someone suggested this was harsh, Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew famously said, "If you can't think because you can't chew, try a banana." Next up, the toilet rule that surprises everyone. Singapore takes its toilets seriously. So seriously that not flushing a public restroom is technically illegal under environmental public health regulations, with fines often cited up to 150 Singapore dollars. While the idea of undercover toilet police is largely folklore, enforcement today focuses on toilet operators and owners, with over 1,200 actions taken in 2024 alone for cleanliness lapses. Campaigns like Cleaner Public Toilets emphasize maintenance, upgrades, and community cooperation, making flushing not just good manners, but a legal requirement, though secret cameras and hidden officers are likely exaggerations. Here's another one, the legendary durian ban on trains. That spiky fruit that smells like a dumpster fire. Durian has been banned on Singapore's MRT trains since 1988, and bringing it on board can cost you up to $500. The smell is so powerful, it lingers for days in air-conditioned spaces. And here's the funny part. The rule doesn't just apply to whole durians. Even if you've got it wrapped up in plastic bags and buried in your backpack, you're still breaking the rules. People have tried smuggling durians like they're transporting contraband, but the smell always gives them away. Another MRT rule, no eating or drinking, not even water. That bottle of water for your commute, don't open it on the train. Eating or drinking on MRT trains and stations can cost you $500. And before you think, oh, surely water is okay. Nope, the rule even applies to water. No exceptions. This law keeps trains clean and prevents pest problems. That curry puff you grabbed, eat it before entering the station. Getting caught mid-sip with your bubble tea will cost more than the drink itself. Now for something straight out of a sci-fi movie, peeing in lifts. Some older HDB lifts in Singapore are equipped with urine detection sensors, ammonia and moisture sensors that can stall the elevator if someone urinates inside, temporarily trapping them until maintenance or authorities arrive. Public urination in elevators is illegal under Singapore's Environmental Public Health Act, with fines reportedly up to 1,000 Singapore dollars. And earlier systems could also activate a camera to record the incident, making the system both a financial and social deterrent. Next up, laundry that can get you fined. Hang laundry dangerously on bamboo poles outside your high-rise window? That's up to a $2,000 fine. The government is preventing killer litter, items falling from heights that injure or kill people below. And while a t-shirt might not sound deadly, imagine a wet towel or bamboo pole falling from the 15th floor onto someone's head. Not so harmless anymore, right? This isn't about looks. It's genuine safety in a country where most people live in high-rises. Here's a surprisingly expensive one. Feeding pigeons. See a cute pigeon and think you'll feed it? Really bad idea. First-time offenders can face fines up to $5,000, and repeat offenders can pay up to $10,000. Back in the 1960s, Singapore's pigeon population exploded to thousands of birds, causing noise, droppings everywhere, and hygiene nightmares. One 67-year-old man was fined $4,800 after being caught feeding pigeons 16 times. And if pigeons weren't enough, feeding monkeys is even worse. Feeding monkeys or wildlife in Singapore's nature reserves carries a fine of up to $5,000 for first offenses, with repeats up to $10,000 or more, including possible jail time. The monkeys don't need your help. They're wild animals perfectly capable of finding their own food, but when people feed them, monkeys learn to associate humans with food, leading to aggressive behavior and attacks. There have been cases of monkeys snatching food or biting people, so while that monkey might look cute and hungry, keep your snacks to yourself. Next, car owners, this one's for you. Leave your car engine running while parked and you're getting a $70 fine. This means if you're waiting for someone with the AC blasting, you're supposed to turn off the engine. Singapore is strict about this because of environmental concerns, so no, you can't just idle in your car with the AC on. With With fines this expensive, it's cheaper to just roll down the windows and deal with the heat. Now for one of the most serious ones. Killer litter. High-rise littering can be deadly. First-time offenders face fines up to $2,000. But if someone gets hurt, penalties jump to $5,000 and 1 year in jail. If someone's seriously injured, that's $10,000 and 4 years in jail. There have been tragic deaths from objects thrown from apartments. One man threw a wine bottle from the 7th floor, killing someone below, and got 5 years in prison. This isn't just a fine you can pay and forget about. Killer litter cases are taken incredibly seriously. Here's one almost every household knows: mosquito breeding. Singapore takes dengue fever seriously. Households with mosquito breeding sites face fines starting at $200, and third-time offenders can be fined up to $5,000 and jailed for 3 months. The National Environment Agency conducts regular inspections, checking flower pots, drains, and standing water. Even water in a plant saucer can get you in trouble. Singapore's message is clear: don't let mosquitoes breed or pay up. Another everyday rule: jaywalking. Crossing the street without using proper crossings within 50 meters of one gets you a $50 fine from traffic police. But in court, first-timers face up to $500 and 3 months in jail, while repeat offenders could pay $2,000 or face 6 months behind bars. Traffic police regularly conduct operations at jaywalking hotspots. Walk those extra meters to the crossing. Your wallet will thank you. Next, the super strict smoking zones. Get caught smoking at bus stops or overhead bridges, and you're looking at a $200 fine or $1,000 if it goes to court. Singapore has basically turned into one giant no smoking zone. And before you think about lighting up at a covered bus stop because it's raining, remember that enforcement officers have seen every excuse in the book. Rain or shine, the fine stays the same. Here's one people don't expect: being naked at home. This catches people by surprise because it's about your own home. If you're naked or dressed indecently in a way that's visible from outside, you face up to $2,000 in fines and 3 months in jail. This means close your curtains when changing or walking around nude. There was a famous 2009 case involving a taxi driver caught being naked in his apartment but visible from the street. Singapore can technically police what you wear at home if others can see you. Next, a tech one: stealing Wi-Fi. Using someone else's Wi-Fi without permission is serious. Unauthorized access can result in fines up to $10,000. This law prevents hacking and unauthorized access to computer systems. And yes, that includes your neighbor's unsecured network. Even if it's not password protected, using it without permission is illegal. That tempting free Wi-Fi signal might cost way more than your own data plan. Here's another wildlife-related one: feeding animals. The Wildlife Act makes it illegal to feed any wildlife without approval, with penalties up to $5,000 for first offenses. Good news for cat lovers: the law doesn't apply to domestic species like cats and dogs, so you can still feed stray cats. But fish feeding at reservoirs and parks disrupts ecosystems and causes water quality problems. Tossing bread to koi in the park pond is technically illegal. Next, performing in public without permission. You can grab your guitar and perform on the street. Busking without a license can cost you $10,000. The government wants to regulate street performances to prevent noise pollution. To busk legally, you need to apply for a license, pass an audition, and only perform in designated areas at specific times. It's a whole process. Singapore values order over spontaneity. Here's one night owls always forget: late night alcohol rules. Want a late night beer from a convenience store? Better grab it before 10:30 p.m. Selling alcohol in public places after 10:30 p.m. is prohibited, and businesses violating this face fines up to $10,000. The law reduces alcohol-related incidents and disturbances. This means no late night beer runs unless you're at a licensed bar. The rule applies to weekdays and weekends, so plan accordingly. Next, a hygiene rule: no spitting. Don't spit on the ground. Spitting in public can result in fines up to $1,000. Singapore considers spitting unhygienic and disrespectful to public spaces. This includes sidewalks, parks, or anywhere public. The rule is part of Singapore's mission to maintain cleanliness and public health. And finally, loud music in public. Love blasting your favorite songs while walking around. Playing loud or annoying music in public can land you a $1,000 fine. This includes portable speakers in parks or that guy on the bus playing music through his phone speakers. What counts as annoying is subjective, but if someone complains and police agree the noise is excessive, you're in trouble. Singapore values peace and quiet in shared spaces, So there you have it, Singapore's greatest hits of fines and regulations. From toilets to trains, pigeons to public nudity, this city has thought of everything. And honestly, when you look at it all together, you start to understand why Singapore is one of the cleanest, safest, and most orderly cities in the world. These aren't random rules made to annoy people. Most exist for genuinely good reasons, whether it's public health, safety, or basic consideration for others. Sure, some laws might seem over the top, and yes, the fines are hefty, but they work. Singapore transformed from a developing country into one of the most prosperous nations on earth. And part of that success came from establishing clear rules and actually enforcing them. You might laugh at getting fined for not flushing a toilet or bringing durian on the train, but these regulations create a society where people think twice before being inconsiderate. In a densely populated city-state where everyone lives on top of each other, that mutual respect isn't just nice to have, it's essential. So if you're planning to visit Singapore, just remember, when in doubt, follow the rules. Your wallet will thank you.